welcome back to Different by Default. This is episode 7.
7, jeez.
And the topic for episode 7 is going to be family relationships and insecurities. My name is Rev.
It's as always is K.
It's Herb.
Dan.
You got Najumba, a.k.a. June.
All right, so we're going to start off today's show with...
It's different.
It's different.
By default.
Oh, my.
So we're going to start off today's show with the first question. It's like, what's the definition of a family to you? And I'm going to start with Herb.
Definition of family. I mean, to me, I think for me, I have two aspects of family. You got blood, and then you got blood. That's not blood, but that's blood. Basically saying you got like your brothers and sisters, and then you got your outside people, as you see, is still family. Like I got my brother at home, that's actually birthed by my mother, and I got y'all. That's still family. That's basically the two for me. Is just that would be considered family, in my opinion.
Kind of what Herb is basically saying. Family, I feel like, is a group of people, usually the ones that you grow up with, and the ones that stick with you for the longest of your journey. Also, you have friends that, even though they're not blood, aka y'all, they still hold a connection that makes it be like your family. And I gotta turn my notification on before second time in a row.
Do you feel that at times, you're like your brothers or the people that aren't actually blood can be better than your actual blood? So to say, like say you have your brother at home, do you consider someone that would be a better family member than your brother at home?
I mean, when it comes to how annoying they are, of course y'all probably doing better. But at the end of the day, that's family.
See what you mean by that?
It's unfortunate they like that, but that's your brothers.
It is what it is.
What it is.
Okay, it's your turn.
They basically covered it all from there, buddy.
Warm.
Yo,
Take them glasses off.
word. Prescription. What are those? That's all I got.
Don't worry about that.
All right, we're gonna talk
fashion.
about you.
Fashion.
Relax.
But see, look, he upset me. Nah.
And lost train of thought.
Yeah, but they basically said it all, buddy. Yo, they like, family is it doesn't just have to be blood. It could be just people that you've grown with, that you've been with your entire life or been with, and you can call them really like being someone like your brother or your sister, like they close to you. You have a bond with them that you don't have with other people that you just meet in life. That's about it.
Basically, someone you take inspiration on, like someone that molds you to the person you are today. Like Garel said in the last episode, how Polo is his inspiration. wait, what? What I do?
You was a bot.
That's not the last episode,
That
bro.
wasn't the last episode. Oh, it's not in order? Oh.
We're going to cut that out.
First is the
Yeah,
glasses,
you got
now it's your
defamation.
memory.
Okay.
Just put we're gonna have an edit that says technical difficulties because Tan being a bot.
Yeah, just cut the part before I speak.
Technical difficulties because he said what
Yeah,
you
we
call
just gonna redo your part. No, matter of fact,
No.
I say-
Just go to the next question.
switch to the next question.
Switch to the next
I didn't
question.
even get to answer the question yet.
Do y'all want to hurry up
It's
and
gonna say the
restart?
same thing though. We basically hit the 3.
I guess, yeah, whatever. All right, so a second part for that question is
Well, first, pardon us for the delay.
pardon us for the delay, but a second part of the question is like, is there like, hold on,
Clear your throat, young man.
Be confident. Say it with your chest, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just do
Use
it.
that bass.
Sound a little.
Hamza.
all right. So to add on to the first question, how should family members treat one another?
How should family members treat one another? I mean, I feel that that's kind of a generalized question in my opinion, because I feel like everybody should kind of get. How I deal with people is like I treat everybody as a human being. So everybody deserves the same amount of respect, loyalty, this, that, and third. As long as you're giving me that, I will give that back to you. So it's 50-50. I give you this, you give me that, because I'm not gonna give someone the respect or certain treatment because they're this, that, and third, and they're not giving it back to me. So as long as I'm getting that from them, they'll get the same thing back, no matter anything.
All right.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
So for me, my definition of a family and how families should treat each other is, to be honest, family should be a foundation. You know, like that's how I feel. A family is a foundation, and how we should treat each other in one family is like everybody got each other's back. Everybody's willing to help the other. We're all there for someone, and you know, everybody there as their own. That's basically my whole viewpoint of the situation of this question.
For me, well, my answer for how should family members treat one another with the best care that you possibly can. That's the most general way. You should be trying to take care of them and hope for the best for them. Anything that they need help with, if you can, do. Because it comes back around to you anyway. Because if y'all all work together, and y'all become great, you know what I'm saying? It's like the whole family's together doing well. So that's, I think, the goal for each family, to try to, like, get as much, how should I say it? You know, be financially stable, anything, just to have the best family possible, like you could possibly have.
I was gonna question, like I think you said to help one another. Have you ever felt like there was a moment where you tried to help family and it was like the worst thing ever to do, where you're just like trying to be that helping hand and it ended up backfiring on you?
Yeah, sometimes you don't need help in certain situations. You just gotta read the moment.
Okay.
Big me.
Like everything as a parent, what's it called? Everything takes an effect on your child. So be careful what you do or what you say to your child, because he might take that, or he or she might use that in the real world.
That was it.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
like that answer, Big B.
You getting big beef?
Why you looking at me like that? Yo, what's wrong, brother?
Okay.
Every
You can't see me through your prescription
every
glasses.
day with this guy, bro.
All right, I'm gonna stop bothering you.
We're gonna switch over to the other topic of this show. We're gonna switch over to insecurities. So, what are some insecurities that you have, and how do you deal with them?
Oh, I'm answering first. I saw you
I'll
looking
go-
at me,
I'll
brother.
go first if you want.
Yeah, I gotta collect my thoughts, brother.
I've been going first all day, so might as well.
Yeah.
So
Drive
I
that
think
boat.
you drive the boat. You know what I'm saying? I think my biggest insecurity growing up was in elementary school. I was a dark skinned kid, so no. Growing up, dark skins did not have. They wasn't winning like light skins. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
nice, but not that nice.
Yeah. Being young and like through like middle school was the worst things. I think that growing up was a little bit of insecurity, and I think my brother was like, "Hey, they might hate you now, but in high school it'll all change." And I was like, "Man, that's what you say. High school it'll all change." So that is one insecurity that I dealt with, like I've been through. I felt like that one was like one of my insecurities mainly, but I finally got over it. And it was like, "Hey, you can just do. You don't care what other people think anymore. It's just do you."
Sam?
Being the odd one out, like being the weird kid or some shit like that.
That's insecurity.
Yeah, like
You different, bro. You
Yeah,
different by
be
default.
different, but
It's
like,
in the name.
but like in a bad way. Like I take the perspective, like everybody see me like, yo, this guy is weird, bro. Why is he next to me? That's how. I try to be like the popular kid or like the funniest or something.
Be different.
I already
different by
see you like
default.
you weird, Tan, but it's
Weird,
all
bro.
love, though.
It's
Yo,
all love.
You're already different by default. I don't know
Right.
what you're talking about.
Nah, but
I made a name, but you been had that type.
June?
Some insecurities that I have. I feel like is what's the main one? I only want to say one. I second guess myself a lot, and it happens in like opportunities, money opportunities. I missed out on a lot of good money opportunities simply
That's the
because
worst.
like it's like, should I do it? Because like instead of you just being like, bro, let me just put my foot in the door, you just second guess yourself, and then it always leads to regret later.
That's how I felt
But
about
I do-
Bitcoin, bro.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm
Bruh.
saying. There's a lot that I missed out on. Bitcoin, GameStop,
Shit.
Gap. Just recently, I bought
yeah.
Gap at like $9. It's like $31 right now, and I definitely had like a good amount of shares in there. Satire, yes.
Thanks, my brother.
All right, and you're gonna go last, brother. Don't forget about yourself. Don't forget about yourself. Bro.
I was gonna go next if you was gonna go.
A little hostile.
All right,
Outside.
I feel the tension, brother. I don't like it. Yo.
Just
it's like
speak.
he want to run a
Like-
30.
You had Joe just speak. But
I'll throw a brick at you, Drew.
Bro,
But,
holla later, bro, holla later.
Nah, one insecurity I have is I tend to just take everything onto myself that deeply affect me and just hold that shit deep, and I don't tell nobody about it. Even though you should really talk about your feelings, people. But I just lock it up in my core and really just say, forget everything. I don't need this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and then I'm good on the outside. On the inside, I'm really just like, damn, I need a friend.
You heard James Brown. Express yourself.
Some insecurities I had. Well, in 5th grade, my leg was my biggest insecurity because it just like people used to make fun of me because of my leg because I had surgery. So it was like, all right. So I like, all right.
I'm sorry. It's just the memories.
So 5th grade, I used to be made fun of because of my leg and whatever. So I was like, all right. After a while, I didn't care no more because I was like, all right.
Point proven.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Y'all
It's just
y'all
the-
can't stop
It's
me.
just the memories.
It's like y'all can't stop me, so it don't matter to me. And
Hit you with flying.
I was still one of the fastest runners in 5th grade after the surgery, all of that. Like after my stitches healed and all of that, I was still a fast runner. So it's like I don't care about none of that no more.
Then I broke his leg. He couldn't run no more after
Fuck
that.
Get out of here. And
You did that?
no.
Oh.
Nah.
The joke not even funny no more.
Was you
bro.
in school with him? I'm gonna let you be today, man. Go ahead.
And another insecurity I have is overthinking. I overthink a lot.
I feel like everybody overthinks low key. You have those moments where, yeah, I got this, and then it's like like the slightest thing might change. You like,
Nah, but like my overthinking is like terrible. Like I'm overthinking right now as we speak. Like I'm like, all right, what I'm gonna say next? What I'm gonna do next? Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? I have like 30 different outcomes of like how I'm doing something before I actually do it, and I feel like that's actually stopped me from doing a lot of certain things in the past. But
You good?
I'm trying to figure out. He right. I'm overthinking too. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna hit you without the camera seeing. brother.
Oh my John.
And that's
bro.
why you're
Every
overthinking.
day,
There's
bro.
no other way. Just-
yeah, so it's not really a big insecurity because it doesn't really bother me anymore because I'm like I'm gonna just overthink, and I do use my overthinking like to like help me in certain things like in certain games and the way I work at the job, all that other stuff.
working at the job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's basically it. Those are the two insecurities I had.
What is an insecurity that you find that everybody has that they should not have? Like,
Everybody
About their weight.
about the way they look, and
Bro, I got one.
They're-
How other people judge you.
I was
That
just
is
about to say that.
literally, I feel like the most important.
do you guys have that insecurity about how people judge y'all, or
Oh,
is this like
I don't got that. It's just-
I don't care. Like
See how free spirit I am,
I'm
brother.
freaking DBD. What is wrong with you?
I'm DVD, bro. The perspective that you have on me in your mind, I can't live up to it. I'm real out here. I'm real in real life.
I'm too lazy to live up to your perspective, bro. You
I'm
might
the-
as well just stay home.
The only person's perspective I'm living up to is my own. It's straight like that.
I'm too occupied with my own
word.
perspective.
To worry about yours. So yeah, and all right. So we're gonna jump on to the next questioner. All right. So we all have like certain things that our parents have done that we ain't really like.
I'm sorry, Tim.
What?
Do anything else but that face. I just seen him and he was. I don't know. He was looking at me or something. It creeped me out. Don't do that.
I'm on fault, bro.
Nah.
So, what are some things that your parents done to you while you was little that you won't do to your kids in the future?
Lie.
That's
I know that's a lie because you gonna lie to your kids.
No. It's difference between like lying than just lying because it's certain. Cause like,
I can't tell because it's the
Before-
same word.
No. Cause see, it was a
use white
time.
lie.
It was a time like I had mad grudges against my mom when I moved here because of certain shit that she just
Right.
didn't want to tell me.
That you just contradicted yourself crazy. A lie is a lie. You're still not telling the truth at the end of the day.
So even if the lie is small, even if the lie is big,
It's
there's
still a
certain things.
lie.
And that's
You're
what
still
you
not
gotta
telling the
do.
truth.
I mean, she probably didn't tell you for a reason.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some stuff that you can think about now and you realize, oh, that's why she did it.
Yeah.
It has to be.
It-
You trying to say it's nothing at all?
It
If
was-
I would have the ability to go inside your mind, I could probably find 1,000 things.
I pretty much do everything that my parents did to me. My kids gonna have to get it all.
You gonna beat your kids?
Oh yeah, of course.
We gonna talk
Yeah,
about that. We gonna talk about that.
That's a
later.
black,
We
that's
gonna
a
talk
black
about that
family
later.
tradition.
We gonna talk about that later. Herb,
Actually, looking at,
Get the
I-
switch.
I get the switch.
I feel like when you're younger, at times you would look at him and be like, "Dang, why did you do that?" And then you'd be like, "Yo, when I got kids, I'll never do that." But now looking at it from an older perspective, and you're like looking at it, it's like, "Dang, I really deserve that sometimes." But it's like, so it was well worth it. I don't think I would change anything. My parents did me green. I'm here because of them.
I was a little stupid as a kid. Like I ain't dumb.
Oh,
I'm dumb.
Yeah, like there was some moments I had to look at myself like, God, Jesus.
Like I did that. Dang, no wonder I got grounded. No wonder I got beat like 3 times.
Yeah, so we know you was traumatized.
Anything I would change?
Something that your parents did that you wouldn't do to your kids.
Not that much, except for some of the little petty punishments when you're actually in the right, and then they just do a little bull crap to you, and then you got to just deal with it.
So if with your kids, if your kids in the right, you just gonna say they're in the right?
That's the worst part about it, cause like,
You ain't right.
who is you to tell me if I'm right or wrong?
That's where it
right.
comes from.
It sucks because like it's like I don't want that to happen, but it's already molded in my mind. Like,
Because with your parents, if you were there, it's like, how is he gonna tell me that he's right? And it's kind of like the authority thing. Now, when you're becoming that parent, it's gonna be, how is my son gonna tell me that I'm right, that he's
but
right?
I feel like I'll have more reason simply because I'm not gonna be as strict. I don't want to say I'm not gonna be strict in terms of like they're gonna be wilding, but like I feel like I'll be a little bit loose and still have control.
Would you rather have a spoiled child or like a child that's like, all right? Would you rather have your child spoiled or have your child super strict?
Some people.
Dang.
In between.
In
In
between?
between,
have
'cause
no
I can't. I don't want
spoiled.
none of them. Man. That's super strict. I mean, super
Yeah,
strict child. You sound like a
when
boring
you're
child.
yo,
Because a
Yeah,
strict
no.
child turns into a sneaky child. Like once they get
Yes.
into
And then they
household.
turn to a
That's
curious
exact-
child
That's
too.
why you have to just give him.
You
You gotta
gotta
give
be in
him
the middle.
freedom.
You gotta
you
let him
can't
get in
give him
trouble
so much
outside the real world at
Just let
least a
them
couple
learn.
times.
Let them make mistakes on their own. Let them make some of the mistakes and let them be able to come to
or
you
at least
about the
explain
mistakes.
why you doing this and that. At least.
And then sometimes whip them into shape just a little bit.
Sometimes you just gotta show the authority.
Yeah,
You know,
sometimes.
But in my
I
opinion,
still love you, but you gotta get beat.
well, it has to be in the middle. I don't want a spoiled child, but I don't want a child that's completely strict. Cause you see how them strict ones turn out. Hey.
Demons.
Word, bro. They be sneaking out. You be like, then your mom. It'd be crazy. So it has to be like right in the middle. You got to be able to balance being strict and being freelancing with your
I
kids.
feel like the goal is to be able to have control of like your child while still telling them, like, be able to like educate them of why certain stuff happens. Not everything you could tell them at the
At the-
beginning. of it, but like at least always have in their mind like, you know, there's a reason to my madness. Like, so they get like as they get older, they be like, oh, now I understand. Because there's a lot of stuff that I used to look like, that's bullshit. All right, I don't care whatever you say, man. That's bullshit. I'm looking like, bro, they're wrong. There's no way I'm wrong. Then you looking like, I was wrong. Still bullshit, but I was wrong.
I'll take the L. I'll take the L.
Do you consider your parents to be your friends? Or
Nah, they parents for a reason.
I mean, my parents cool and all, but they my parents.
I can't see them as friends.
Cause
I wouldn't want my mom as a friend, to be honest. If you're watching this, I wouldn't want you as a friend.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I apologize, but at the same time, I don't. Y'all can't be my friends. Y'all my parents.
Yeah.
I can't tell you everything.
There's certain things as friends that like you'll say to someone, and you can't just say that to your parents. Like, no, like with you guys, like sometimes if like one of y'all get mad, y'all 10 and K, y'all would definitely curse each other out. Now imagine doing that with your parents.
you mean K will curse 10 out?
Nah, it go both ways.
Nah,
Hey.
Tammy Gerson.
Yeah, it go both
All
ways.
10
Yeah.
all 10 say somebody good. But that only mean that the K just pull out words that 10 ain't never had before. And it's just over.
But just like that, you can't do that with your parent. There's a boundary, there's a line of, hey, I mean, like you might share things at times where it might be like friendly, like a nice gesture, but there's that boundary, that line of still at the end of the day, that is your parent. That is not a
I'm
friend.
the adult.
Yeah, we hope the parent
yeah.
actually, set. I hope the parent set that boundary.
Yeah.
Because you got some people that got
just want to be your friends.
You
Yeah.
got some parents that's best friends with their child. It's like
That's weird.
All right.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be best friends.
Like them little shows on TV where the mother is in a child's life
Yeah.
with his fiance and stuff. I hate them shows.
You're a parent first, not a friend.
I feel like low-key that could be a setup too, because if you become best friends with your parent and you end up telling them everything, and you tell them like the worst of the worst, sometimes that could be a setup for them being like going off on you, even though you was like, hey, I thought you was my friend. It's like, nah, I ain't your friend no more. Now I'm your parent. That's a setup. That'll be worse.
I don't think I'm gonna be worried about that setup. I
I ain't
don't put
having
myself in
it.
that
Yeah,
predicament.
I
I
ain't
ain't,
put myself in
gonna
that
put
position.
myself in that, but that's what can happen.
Yeah, that's wild. Name something that your family does that you consider annoying.
Consider annoying. Ask me to run errands late minute. You know, when I'm out by myself and they want to call my mom. I love my mama, but they'll call me up and be like, "Hey, I need this," like last minute. Especially the worst is when you had a long day, finally got home, and you about to walk inside, and your parents be like, "Yeah, I need this for you." I'm like, I don't want to go out. like
Asking
that.
me to go to the store, aka ShopRite. At the time, I never go, which is in the afternoon. My thing is, if you do not go to ShopRite before 8, there's no point of you being there, because I'm not a line guy, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not a
definitely.
line guy. So yeah, if I'm not doing it early in the morning, I'm not going to do it.
I mean, I'm the annoying one, so I go around bothering them. They don't really do nothing that really make me mad. And half the time, I'm just chilling. And if they ask me to do something, I don't really got an issue with it. I might have a little attitude just to have it.
But I
'Cause-
still do it.
But I'm going to do it no matter what. Yeah.
I mean, my mom don't ask me to do nothing for real. So when she does ask me to do something, I don't have no problem doing that. Like, all right, whatever.
Tan, you got anything?
Yeah, we know you.
Oh, yeah.
I hate asking like my mom or my father something just to hear him say no, and then they get mad when I do it behind their back. Like he was gonna say no regardless.
Why you doing it behind their back?
Word, bro.
Huh?
They said no. They said no for a reason.
What's it called? That doesn't mean I ain't gonna
You
not do
spoiled.
it.
You
So why didn't you
spoiled.
ask them in the first place?
Cause I just want to hear they're gonna say no. Cause I knew they was gonna say no.
All right, you gotta explain
backwards.
what you gotta. Can you give
All
us
right, so say like it's like a late night party, right?
late night
What's it called? I don't do no activities. What's it called? My friends, da 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 da. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to a party, but I know she's gonna say no. So let me just ask and see if she's gonna say yes. Ma, can I go to a party? No, you gonna stay home. All right, bet. I'll leave. And was to come back. Oh, da 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 da. You was gonna say no regardless, and I used to go. You test my theory.
That makes no sense at all.
You see where you stand.
Basically, you
Stan.
just trying to test your parents to see if they going to beat you or not. You know, if I was your parent, I would have beat you. You want to do it just because you wanted to see if I was going
So I
to
should
say
just
no or
whoop
not.
you just because I'm gonna whoop.
Exactly,
That
like,
don't make no damn sense.
and you know, what? I hope they beat you with Gucci belts, yo.
Hope you just get snuck by one of them. They just jump you.
Last time I come home, my mom's too tired to do a thing.
I hope she just wake up, stretch, and
You
just
know
get
what?
ready.
I hope your mom watched this.
My mom, the only way she gonna watch it by me showing her. She not gonna know how to get around it.
I will go show it to her
I'll show
myself.
her the way.
What's the next question?
All right, next question is, all right. We already covered that. All right, what's your favorite strategy for avoiding tough situations when it came to your, like, since we already touched on insecurities, when you had those insecurities, if it was overthinking, if it was people's perspective on you, how did you avoid those tough situations when it came up to, like, all right, I had to face my insecurity in this way?
Oh, for the overthinking is not doing that goal or that assignment that you had. For example, as I said, if I actually put my money into certain stocks, I definitely would be having way more money than I have now. But because I didn't want to take that step, and because I was overthinking, I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna play the safe role, and it's by not doing anything, and I gained nothing when I could have gained way more.
I think for me it's just finding something else to think about, really, because like I realized some things you can just, like, if you're overthinking about a school or project or something, either you're gonna go do it so you can get out of your head, or just go do something else. Like, I'll just go play 2K. I'll go text something. Find someone to get your mind off of this one thing, that one insecurity, so that you don't think about it. Eventually, it might come back, depending on what it is. But for that moment, that time being, is not on your mind. That's what I would do.
We still talk about our insecurity.
Like, how would you avoid?
Where have you been?
I don't know. I just go to sleep. Like, if I'm like, oh man, damn, I don't want to do this or that, or like this should make me feel this and that, I just go to sleep just to get my mind off of it.
Tanning the sleeping thing, bro. Like,
I'm telling you, sleep is the best. What's it called? Cure for everything, bro.
Yeah, until you die.
Whoa.
It's not the cure anymore.
So, since we talk about, like, family insecurities, I got a general question altogether.
All right.
What you want to ask, brother?
All right, so
Let me get ready.
yeah,
Get ready. Let me sit up. Stretch my shoulder. All right, let's go. I'm
it's
ready,
that jacket, brother. It's spring out, brother. You gotta take the jacket off.
I can't say it on this, but I'm cold. Parts of me are cold.
Cold blooded. All right, what you got,
all
right?
right, so weight loss. So, all right, and we're all 18 this 1 year.
Yes.
So I say in about 6 to 7 years, when it's time to bring that special someone home to your family, like, do you have any insecurities on, like, how they would think about, how they think about your significant other, like, or do you have insecurities when it comes to meeting her parents, and if they will give you their blessing to marry her?
I think you said 6 to 7 years.
6 to 7 years.
They should know who that is by
I
then.
think you pushing out a little close, brother. So I think I ain't getting it for another 10 years, brother.
6 to 7 years. I'm just going off of me.
That is 10 years.
What I'm saying is by then, both families should know both other, the person, what you call cope and their partner. So I don't think by that time it should be like, bro, what took you so long? If depending on how well y'all went.
In my opinion, if I have deemed that yes, I'm going to marry this person, and they have deemed they want me to, does your parents' opinion really matter? Because at the end of the day, they're not getting married.
Don't
I
you
am.
need your parents' blessings or something?
Do you? They about to
Um,
sign that paper?
who gonna tell me who I'm gonna be with?
I mean, they might give their opinion. They will
Yeah.
always give their
Yeah,
opinion and
that's
say,
what I
"Hey,
heard.
this is what I feel about it." But at the end of the day,
That
They
paper make
married.
it official.
yeah, they already married. They done lived their life. I gotta make that decision of me marrying this person. I mean, they could say, "Hey, this person's bad," end up being right. I mean, I probably should listen, but who knows? Because you never know.
I
walk
make
that role
decisions
alone.
solo.
Yeah, like marriage is not something that's like planned out. Well, not like fully known of what you know is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You can think that this person's the love of your life, be married 10 years, find out she's cheating on you. Like
Or
anything.
It just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, it just
10
wasn't meant to be.
years.
Like, so it's really, if I decide, it's really you looking into yourself and being like, hey, I want this person. I feel like I'm gonna marry them, have my kids with them. For me,
Yo, what am I doing, bro? Y'all talking
Guys, like once again, I just feel eyes staring at me, and then I look over, Tan just
He's just smiling.
What am I doing, bro?
It's all right, like, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
brother. I'm
but-
sorry.
continue, marry that person. That's my decision. Because in my opinion, if I get married, we ain't doing no more. I ain't doing no divorce. Bro. I done put my life into this. We're gonna go to marriage counseling, whatever. Whatever you wanna be mad, wanna go. But I ain't
that
getting
sounds like a
divorced.
terrible way to go down, man.
Word, but
It sounds
is.
like a very toxic relationship.
Hey,
Marriage counseling. We ain't doing that. We gonna handle that shit ourselves.
all
Sound like you about to get divorced.
right. Word.
If it happens, it happens. I move on with my life.
So what
Hey,
look
drip
at.
drop. If you watching this, you
Hey,
ain't
drip
know,
drop.
bro. You ain't
Drip
know.
drop.
Who the hell's Drip Drop?
That's your code name. I don't know.
We know
That's
that.
his code name. The fuck? I ain't know
We
who
all know
Drip
who
Drop.
Drip Drop is.
We know who drip drop is.
Drip drop.
You trying to act a little slow now? Come on.
Alright,
He's
alright.
blushing. He's blushing.
Do you know who it is?
He
He's
try,
trying to
I-
play the
I-
dumb guy. He's
I
trying to
don't
play
know
the
who it
dumb
is.
guy.
he try,
Talk
act like
about
he don't,
Drip Drop. Like,
he try to act like he don't. He
His
don't play
fake
a
glasses
buggers.
steaming up.
He try to act like he don't play a buggers.
But hold on. I have a question about the insecurity thing. So for the insecurity thing, what? Because all of us have been in a relationship, talking stage, this, that, and third. What do you feel like was the biggest insecurity through that whole thing?
Who you asking me?
It's a general question. I ask to
Oh.
everybody.
Wait,
Everybody speak.
wait, repeat that again? Cause
So everybody has either dated someone, talked to someone, been in a situationship, this, that, and third.
Insecurities in relationships.
Well, I can say relationships for me, K, Tan, and you, but he been in a situationship. So I say,
Hey, that's relationships.
yeah. So I say
Remember,
the whole thing.
relationship
It's
is
a form
not
of
just
relationship.
boyfriend and girlfriend. It can be the whatever,
It's a
Yeah.
form.
whatever y'all both agree on. Too.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, so it was like, what do you think of insecurity was during that time?
Do you believe in the trust that y'all have in each other? And by second guessing it, it can make you kind of like make the relationship worse, or it could be if it is actually true that you don't trust them, and for whatever reason, such as you feel like they're cheating or something like that, it actually becomes true. You know, that kind of builds on to the insecurities. That's why that's why you have certain people that right off the bat they just join any relationship with a toxic mindset because of previous history.
Tan?
I don't know. Like, I think me being like not caring, nonchalant, like to certain situations.
So at certain times where you needed to show that your emotion and your caring, you just wasn't able to do it. I'm guessing. Right?
I'm not. I mean, like not showing my emotions, like not being affectionate sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. That's what I said. Cairo?
Okay, go before me. I got
Oh man.
Oh man, I don't.
Better brew something good up, bro. No.
He in the lab right now. He thinking. Insecurities in a relationship was my biggest insecurity heading into it. I mean, was I really insecure? I guess the other person was.
If you so if you weren't insecure, what is an insecurity that they had that you felt like that came onto you guys' relationship and affected it?
I think
Easy.
I answered that one
Trust.
for you already, buddy.
Yeah, you gave
You know,
trust.
I say giving earning her full trust.
So you feel like trust is like a big thing, like insecurity wise, where it's like, hey, this can like make it or break it, basically.
Yeah,
No trust, no relationship.
yeah, exactly.
So you're saying you can't? Yeah, I agree with that. You can't have a
I'm
relationship.
saying
without
don't wanna-
there's some
It's like-
people
like,
out
you
here
know, like,
that's
bro,
still going
To be honest,
on.
bro, like it's crazy how people don't trust you, even though you've been together for so long, and that trust is still not there. It's really crazy sometimes.
It
But
happens
it's-
sometimes, brother.
The way it's like, think of trust. Think of how it actually is. It's like, all right, boom. I don't want to say both of us working on something, right? And I trust you and you trust me. And as we keep on progressing, we keep on trusting each other. But then what happened? You just, fuck me over. And now I'm over here stuck in this predicament like, bruh, I put my trust in this guy, and now I'm screwed over. And then the next business, I'm just saying business terms. The next time, now you looking at like fishy because like in your head you just think about that last person that just screwed you over. So that's kind of like
It's like a repeating cycle.
that's kind of how that like trusting that term of relationship happens, and that's why it continues. And as you keep on talking to or interacting with certain people, and then the same result keep on coming out. Now your eyes, that's all you see. Oh,
Wait, but after that trust is broken, it can be rebuilt though.
it could be rebuilt.
be
But the
rebuilt,
thing is,
but-
is that
It
person
depends.
willing to rebuild it?
And
And-
that and rebuilding that trust is going to be one of the hardest things.
I don't want to say fully hard because that
But
it always depends.
sometimes-
Because there's some people that are forgiven even.
And then, but then there's also sometimes that it comes to a point where you just messed up so bad, there ain't no way to rebuild
Yeah.
the trust.
I mean, so if you're in a relationship and the trust is broken, do you think like you can go back and be able to rebuild that trust with that person?
Yeah, most
Yeah,
definitely.
most definitely.
It just
It's
also
all up
depends
to-
on them,
Yeah.
and depends on what you did.
Is there a line where you feel that there can never come back?
My line's short, but other people's
Yeah,
lines be
you- I
long.
can't really. Yeah,
We got
like,
people
you
out
do
here-
something to me once, it's over. But otherwise, I can't speak for other people because it could be any type of situation for them.
Agree with that.
Okay. Insecurity. I don't really have any insecurities in relationships because I'm like, I'm real. What the heck?
It's
But
that ego talking, man.
actually, I didn't start. Like, I stopped having insecurities after freshman year because freshman year I was dealing with someone who was very,
We know.
very
We know.
independent,
His
very,
mouth watering talking about it.
very independent, very like
self.
self-absorbed. I don't want to say self-absorbed.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Neo
I didn't say that.
Independent?
Self-reserved.
So I was gonna say self-independent, but I don't know about.
I already said independent. I don't know what else I
I'm
gotta
talking
say.
about she miss independent.
I'm some Neo.
She's independent.
Shut. But yeah, I was dealing with someone like that, and it was just like,
Wait. Kind of piggyback off that. Would you date an independent woman? Like they don't need you at all?
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know.
I don't
how is
need
that
you to-
relationship going to work?
I'm asking you. Like I don't know.
I don't think that relationship's going to really work.
She could be independent to a degree.
You could date a woman that don't need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
but-
don't really need because it
You
can
don't
also
really-
be the other
yeah,
way. You don't really
yeah.
need them either.
The only thing that she actually
Y'all
is
both-
gonna be dependent on is the love and the affection.
That's it.
But if it comes to like I need you, like if it depends to like financial stuff or anything else, if she doesn't need it, I don't see no problem with that. We're both financially stable. The only thing that you really dependent on is love, affection, and attention.
Do you feel that could ever?
It depends what type of independent woman you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Some maybe, some not.
Let me see. I'm like I was gonna ask. Do you feel that could ever become a problem in a relationship though?
No. Why would it be a problem?
For some people.
Nah, some people
For
are
some
too
people,
independent.
I feel like
Yeah, that can become a problem.
Oh,
'Cause-
too independent?
Yeah, cause
Oh, yeah.
some guys in relationships they like to be. I mean, I want to say head honcho, but like not being like a dictatorship, but like being
control.
yeah, in control, but not like too I want to say yeah,
A
abusive,
slavery
like-
degree, I guess you
Yeah.
could say. That's the best way to say it. Right?
So it's like I feel like some guys will be like, because some guys cannot date an independent woman because they feel that everything got to go through them. That's what I was trying to go at.
But yeah, I didn't really have any insecurities until like once freshman year passed by. I was just like, all right, why am I being insecure about this? Like, there was no honest insecurity. But every woman I talked to after freshman year, I've seen insecurities in them. It was either there was trust, there was appearance, and there was perspective. So those were like the three main ones. And
You said appearance. What you mean by appearance?
they probably was like, all right,
Not self confident.
yeah, not self confident. Like I'm not happy with my weight. I'm not happy with. I should be bigger than how I am already. Or
Girl, you a queen. Shut up.
Yeah, like I like you for you. You don't gotta. You don't have to do all
I
this.
would have left if that wasn't the case.
Yeah, I would have dipped off if that was the case. But yeah, that's basically it. There was no insecurities for me. That's why it took me quite a minute to answer that question.
So you feel that after freshman year, you didn't have no insecurity.
When it came to dating, I had no insecurity.
So if we went back and asked all the people you talked to, they'd be like, yeah, he had no insecurities.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I don't know. I feel like everybody has an insecurity low key that they can't see. But it's just
Oh no! You see, you just don't want to face it.
no.
That's-
That person can't see it themselves. So it's like, you know, when like certain times where you can't realize something about yourself, so you gotta ask someone else, kind of like that. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, that's kind of what like I was just thinking because like I guess you have those where like you have an insecurity that you don't know it, but most of the time it's like you just playing dumb until somebody pointing it out, and then you be like, yeah, you're right, I do have it.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I just been putting that on the side because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with my problems.
I feel like everybody throws out their problems until they really face with it. Like,
Yeah,
you'll have a problem, you'll be like, yeah, it's not a big deal. And then I think if you have a problem, you should deal with it, because if you try to get into a relationship or try to get into something else, it's just going to become more evident. It's just going to become the front line center of, hey, this is your issue, you just got to fix it. But I feel like everybody has an insecurity. Rel, you know how Rel is. No insecurities, bro.
I never said I didn't have any insecurities. Well, I don't have any insecurities anymore. It's just I don't care what y'all think. It's straight like that. I don't
I
care.
know
what
me.
I know.
I know
You
me,
know your
I
version.
To be
of me,
honest,
but it don't-
yeah, like
I'm not living up to your version
Can
of
we
me.
pull up? Can
Straight
we
like
just
that.
pull up Kyrie post real quick?
Yeah,
So
we
people
could do
see
that.
it on the TV.
We could do that.
What was the
Pull it up.
Oh, snap.
why you doing that?
what are you looking at?
Hey, watch out, 4K. Oh, never mind. You good?
That's another root of human struggle, worrying about other people's perceptions about who you are. Like, why would you ever care about that? And I think that I fell victim to that in my past of worrying about things that I can't control. If the people understood what words could do to a human being, especially where we are in today's society, then they wouldn't be invested in that. So I'm not here to dispel anything. You can continue to ask other people around me about what they think about me, and continue to write about mood swings. Like, human beings have mood swings. Like, you go home and you're not happy with things, or you're mad at something and you're happy. That's a mood swing. It's okay to be human. Like, I don't have to be perfect for anyone here, nor do I have to be perfect. So I'm not here to dispel any perception. I'm just here to be myself.
Very good words about a man himself.
Word. To be honest, I grew up like that. I grew up resilient, not caring.
I wouldn't say I grew up like that. I said I'd probably say I would be formed into that.
I had somebody in my family who, like, everybody be like, man, you should be, they're judging, right? But, like, he's just so in his own world, he doesn't care about that. So, me growing up, I always seen that, and I'm like, man, this guy, like, even though they be right about some of it, like, he just doesn't care, because at the end of the day, he's doing him.
I agree with that. Any final words to wrap it up?
Nah, not at all. Just be different by default. What the heck? But
You gotta say what more.
It's just a
more flavor
DVD
with it,
thing.
man.
It's just the DVD thing.
You gotta say different by default.
you really different by default.
You already know.
You
But-
flamboyant by default. That's it.
Flamboyancy. I am
Flamboyancy.
bounteous, brother. That's the new word.
Flamboyant.
Bounteous.
If you want to make your little side brand, I don't mind. Just
Nah, that's not a side brand. That's just
doing
me.
my 10% of revenue.
All right, stay different by default.